The basic tools that are needed for this job are going to be a screw gun. Ideally, if you can get a hammer drill, that would be ideal for drilling through tile. It's a lot easier to drill through tile with the hammer drill. A couple of the other basic tools that you're going to need is going to be a caulk gun, probably a 2-foot level, 4-foot level, flat bar, some anchors, some screws to tie the wall in, to tie the glass block wall into the existing surround. Why I like the vinyl stack system is because you can prefabricate it in the shop. It saves a lot of mess out on site, time on site. Also, with doing it in-house at our warehouse, we can control the joint size in between the glass block. There's a lot more symmetry when you're doing it in a controlled environment as opposed to building it on site where you have to wait for mortar to dry, things along that line. What we usually do, like in this the shower that we did the installation for here, the bottom panel was 3 courses high. I believe it was about 21 blocks. Normally we want to have anything over about 100 pounds, something that 2 guys can handle. What they recommend to do is every 2 courses there's an anchor that goes into the end of the vinyl stack piece. You should use a stainless steel screw on that just in case water would ever to penetrate or anything, it's not going to rust out. The vinyl stack anchors are designed to bite into that vinyl. Once they're anchored into the wall, that wall's not going anywhere. Once the anchors are put into the wall and you backfill all the silicone around the wall, that wall it has a little bit of flexibility in it, but it's very sturdy once the installation is dry and everything's ready to go. In this case right here, we did take a quick peek look underneath there. We knew that both ends were doubled up with 2x4s. Depending on what size the wall is, that is definitely a consideration you may want to think about prior to it. I would say in general though, if you're going on top of a knee wall, your regular layout of 2x4 should be more than sufficient to hold the weight. When I normally build a shower, I will stack the whole shower up and probably give it about an hour, hour and a half to let the actual silicone back in there bite a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and start the grouting process. Usually the grouting process on a wall like we did here today, we're probably looking at about an hour, 2 hours to have it pretty well cleaned up and the major haze off the glass block. For the grout types, the urethane is a newer product out there that is a product that does not need to be sealed, so it's a lot less, it's maintenance free basically. We're really starting to try to promote that. We feel like it's a very strong product and it works very well with glass block.
We've seen the glass blocks at a home show a couple times, and they always intrigued us, and we thought it was kind of a neat looking and really nice accent to make the room look better. Glass blocks offer a lot of different patterns and styles that you can't get with a plain sheet of glass like we had before. The wife's from New England. She likes seahorses and whales, and we had no choice. And then the other blocks, we just looked at some different designs and some pictures and decided that'd be a nice accent to go along with the seahorses. The same colors coordinate.